Hi Chimpians, how you doing? We're here again at the Screaming Chimp Kitchen. I'm Mr. Chimp Neil, and behind the camera is Mrs. Chimp Vicky.
Hi.
Hi. So yeah, what we're going to do today is we're going to do a vegan chili, like a chili con carne, but without meat. So yeah, a vegan chili, and we're going to use one of our favourite chili sauces. Very, very mild it's going to be. It's going to add flavour because this has got a lot of spices in it. So this is Vic's Old Smokey. Now, afterwards I would probably put some chipotle in because they're both same spice mix. It's just one's hot and one's not. So yeah, I would probably put that into my bowl afterwards. So what we've got here, if you pan down here, my love, we have got 400 grams of chopped tomatoes. We have got 400 grams, which is like a 5-bean salad. I don't know if you can see that. 5-bean salad. We've got 200 grams of butternut squash. We've got a red onion, which we're going to use half of. And we've got a little bit of red pepper, sweet red pepper that is. It's just going to add a little bit extra colour. It's going to add a bit of sweetness, nice little bit of sweetness. And I'm going to put, I'm going to chop this and whack a bit of celery in as well. So yeah, let's have a little chop. So yeah, what we'll do first of all, I think what we'll do is, because I want to put it pretty much all in together, to be perfectly honest. I think what we'll do is we will chop the pepper. We'll just prepare the pepper, or the remainder of the pepper. So yeah, you don't have to go to all you want to do really is get rid of the seeds. And just place that to the side and just give a rough chop essentially. That's gonna still have a nice texture to it when we get to eating it. Then we're gonna chop up some celery, so I'm just gonna make some space here. And you can either do the rocking method, or you can just go and finish off like that. Now that will be broken down into small pieces. So that's really cool. I love that. I have to admit, it's frustrating when the spines don't break on these. Possibly needed to sharpen my knife a bit more. Anyway, that's over there as well, and then we'll go on to our onions. So we've got red onion. Just take off that outer skin, and we will get rid of this bit because it doesn't look so clever. And what we'll do is how I normally chop onions anyway. I don't bother cutting it in half. To be honest, we're going to use all of this now because there's not much of it left. So what I usually do is I usually just cut all the way through, all the way round. Cut off a bit like that, and then just chop, 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 chop. Nice one. Then we got loads of little bits, and there's occasionally you need to do a little extra chop like that. So there we go. They're pretty much all the same size, so that's going to be good. Everything's going to cook at the same time, or roughly at the same time. So what we want to do here is we're just going to turn the pan on to just below full heat. I'm going to put some olive oil in. Takes a little bit of time for the base of this to heat up. Just a little bit, just to get the onions so they don't burn. I'm going to pop those in. We'll have a little talk. Just want those onions to sweat. I don't want them to burn. I'm going to just turn that down a little bit actually. We'll just get rid of this stuff over here. Actually, I'll leave it there. Do you know what? A kitchen is made to have a mess made in it. So yeah, at the moment we've just, so like I say, we've got our onions doing in here. Just want to try and break those up a little bit. I'll be honest with you, I actually quite like. Sorry, this is my first time behind the camera. So I'm just going to leave that there like that. I always have one of these trays out. It's nice and easy just to bung your stuff down, bung your implements down. Now, like I say, we're using one of our sauces. So I'll talk you through a couple of the sauces now while we're waiting for the next section. So I put them out here on the worktop, left to right, mild to wild. That's Big Soul Smokey is the one that we're going to be using today. And this has got a lovely blend of spices. It's a tomato and onion based sauce. Now it really is the Chili Wimp's Chimp. Even says here. Well, you probably won't be able to see that, but it says the Chili Wimp's Chimp there anyway, because it really is for the chili wimps of the family. Well, it's child friendly, you know. So it's got some nice smoked paprika. It's got a tight 1% bird's eye chili, so it's really not very hot at all. Now that's great in wraps. It's good with eggs, as you're going to see. It's perfect to pour into tomato-based products like a chili like this, or you know, like making a salsa of your own, a chunky salsa, and then you can just give it a little bit of sauce on top. It's nice to keep it moist, actually. Then we've got the next one along. The next one along is actually a Great Taste Award winner from the Guild of Fine Food. You can see that little dot there. That says it's a Great Taste Award winner. Now this one is 62% mango. This one's got 17% papaya. It's 9% pineapple, roughly. And this one has the ají limón chili, which is the yellow one there on my lovely apron. So yeah, this one's really good. I mean, this one, it says on the side, this sauce was inspired by a trip to our friends in Nerja, Spain. That was Kelly and Keith. Love you, Kelly and Keith. And that on that visit was where the name Screaming Chimp was born. So I can smell these a-cooking, smell these a-cooking. Oh yeah, oh, love it, love it, love it, love it. Right, so okay, that is ready for the next stage. I'll just finish off talking about that one in a little while. But like I say, that's mango and papaya. It's delicious. So, next up, I think we're going to go in with our squash. Our celery, our red bell pepper, or a real red sweet pepper, should I say. All I really want to do, I want to just circulate these round. Now, a little bit of that moisture is going to come out of here. But what I want to do is try and start breaking that, the fibres down of the celery quite early on. Certainly while doing this process, because it takes quite a long time. I probably should have peeled the back of it to just get rid of those harder spines. But yeah, I like it. I don't mind. It breaks down quite nicely. So anyway, while that's doing that, I'm just going to bung that lid on, keep the noise down a bit, and we'll go back to this sauce. So yeah, like I say, mango and papaya with a tiny bit of fire. Now I don't know if you can actually see any of the flecks in here. The flecks in here are not, they're not actually chili, because like I pointed out earlier, the chili that's in there is yellow. But these flecks in here are red bell pepper. So yeah, you've got lots of nice little goodies in there. And again, it's just like the Big Soul Smokey. There's no thickener in. Yeah, there's no nasty stuff in. They're all vegan friendly. They're all naturally gluten free. You know, I don't use any, like I say, I don't use any flours, any thickeners or anything like that. There's no malt vinegar in. I use Aspal. Well, I use vinegars. I don't, you know, apple cider vinegar and white wine vinegar. These two have got white wine vinegar in. And we move on to this one. This one's actually got apple cider vinegar in it. Now this one is lush. It's one of my favourite sauces ever. This is pineapple sauce. Now this is 67% pineapple. It's absolutely delicious. As you can see, they've all got a chili rating. Big Soul Smokey was 1 out of 5. Mango and papaya and pineapple are 2 out of 5. I don't know if you can make that out there. So yeah, that's there. You've got the batch code on the side of the bottle. And of course you've got the description on this side. You have the ingredients and nutritional here. So that's really cool. Yeah, fruity member of the treat. Makes you feel like you're on holiday. Yeah, makes you feel like you're on holiday every day of the week. Made in the UK, made with UK grown chilies. This sauce is great as a marinade, as pineapple tenderises meat. Now, obviously, this is a vegan product, but you can put all of these on meat, because it makes no difference which one you buy. They're delicious on all meat you can eat, or fish you can dish. You just do yourself a favour. Buy yourself some flavour, and then you can scream when you want to go hotter. Now, let's get back to this. let's have a little stir. Oops, daisy, that's getting a bit noisy. Right, so they're softening. You can see they're softening, can't you? You see it softening in there? Yeah, you can see it softening as I'm stirring it round. You can see it softening. So, what we really want to do now, I think I'm just going to put the beans in. Now the beans, I've left them in their vinaigrette dressing because, of course, that's a little bit of liquor that's going to help our dish along the way. But I'm not going to put that in yet. I'm going to put the beans in first. Without the liquor. I should really have just strained this off. It would have made for a much better viewing, I'll be honest with you. But bear with us, I'm learning. Learning. Chimpy. Right, okay, there we go. So, have a little look in there. We're going to give it a good old stirring. So yeah, there we go. You can see, obviously, you can hear it straight away. It brings the temperature down. Because obviously, as soon as you put something cold in there, that's what's going to happen. So, wash. I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer, and I'll talk about original hot sauce. So, the original hot sauce. This is the first one I ever made. Well, it's a scaled back version of the first one I ever made. The first one I ever made was 40% chili. This is 3.7% chili. Same chilies, just a scaled back version. Now this, if you shake it up, you can see the bits of chili in there. They are bits of chili. I don't know if you can actually see that, make that out with the camera. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so this is the sauce which launched a Screaming Chimp chili sauce brand, originally created for my sister from Manavi's Food Challenge sauce, for Manavi's Food chicken wing eating competition, with UK Fatali, Habanero, Ají Limon, and Naga chilies. Delicious. Yeah, happy days. Love it. Yeah, and that's absolutely lush. I really like that one. I like having that in my hot sauce holster so I can take that around the restaurants with me. Do you know what? It goes with so many different foods. It really is a winner. Winner. Chimp on your dinner. So, right, okay, we're just getting that nicely all cooked down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add this liquor now. I'm going to add the tomatoes. Kind of messed that up, haven't I? Putting the bowl in the wrong way. Don't worry, guys. I'm learning. So, yeah, what we're going to do there is we're just going to let that all cook together. It's going to have a lot of juice coming out of everything. It's going to be a nice chunky chili, by the way. Nice chunky chili. Now, you can add it. You can add your sauce whenever you like. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to add mine now. So, Vic's Old Smokey. So, for this amount of food, I would probably put half a bottle of this in. Let me just see. There we go. Lovely flavour there. So that's just going to bubble away. I am going to put some, because I don't put any salt in our sauces, so I'm just going to put a pinch of, or a couple of pinches of Himalayan pink salt, which I've pre-ground up. So I've just ground up some black pepper, so I am going to put some of that in as well, just a pinch. I don't want a lot of that in, because I really don't want to detract from the flavour of Vic's Old Smokey, which doesn't actually have any pepper in it at all. It's got chili, but not peppercorns. So yeah. Now that's going to only probably cook, do you know what, for probably another 10 minutes, I'd say. Let's get these out of the way. Now, back to it. So, back to the sauces. We've got, the next one up is Chipotle. Now, as you can see on here, this is a 4 out of 5 chili sauce. Now, this has got Naga and Moruga Scorpion in it. It's only a 5% chili sauce, but they are super hot pods. Now, this one is a hot version, like I said earlier, it's a hot version really of Vic's Old Smokey. It has the same spices in, but yeah, it's just a hot version. And it does have maple syrup in as well, but it's still delicious. Yeah, so it says smoke, sweet and heat, Chimpotle. Can never get my head around it. I still keep on saying it. It's a great all-rounder with maple syrup and chipotle. UK grown chilies. It is a great in bolognese, chili, burgers, fish wraps, all that sort of stuff. Plus vegetarian, a lot of vegetarian and vegan dishes. Yeah, gluten-free, vegan-friendly. Has no artificial flavours, colours, preservatives, just natural flavour. And yeah, that's all there is really to the sauces. You know, I've tried to make them as natural as possible. Really, the only thing that's in them, well, is acetic acid, which is in the canned tomatoes. I use canned tomatoes. Fresh tomatoes, I don't know. I haven't had good results with them, with the skins. It takes a long time to cook the skins down once they've been through the canning process, which is, oh my word, can you smell that? Your face. I wish I could see your face. Yeah, see your face light up with screaming chimp sauce. So yeah, you can see that starting to break down. You can see that coming together. Probably is, when I said it's going to be 15 minutes, it's probably going to be 15 minutes from now. But we're going to go off now. And then later on, I'm going to come back in and we are going to carry on with the rest of it. All right, so I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, Chimpians, back again. Right, okay, we've had a little break. We've waited for our chili to sort of cook down a little bit. Now, what you're looking for is it to still have some liquid. You want it to look like this. Nice and chunky still. Yeah. So, essentially, that is done. So I'm going to turn the heat off there. Now, all I've done, this is vegan friendly. This is Tilda, nice bit of coconut chili lemongrass. Now, of course, this is more of a Thai kind of dish, but I really love it with chili. So because I haven't got any like coriander, I haven't got anything like that, got any lemongrass in, you can just bang this all out like that. Just spread that out nicely. And then, essentially, what you're going to do is load your chili on top. You see it nice and chunky, isn't it? Lovely and chunky. Look at that. Oh yeah. Look at all the peppers, the sweet corn, the beans. Oh wow, that's amazing. You see that the celery has still got texture. God, I'm salivating now. So there you go. You've got a nice, obviously you can keep some of it back. Mix up some rice. And if one of you likes a little bit heat, you can put the rest, you can put some heat in that and help yourself. I'm just going to bang the lid back on that. Come over here. Now all I want to do just to finish this off is little rings of spring onion. I love me spring onion. I know I shouldn't really ever put my thumb in the way, but I did. And then just drop them all over. A nice little bit of greenery. Even if you don't like spring onion, it's nice to see that right there. So there we have it. That is our vegan chili. Screaming chimp chili. I couldn't think of what to say then, because normally I would say it's a chili con carne, but it ain't. It's just a chili. So yeah, a 5-bean chili, vegan chili with some lovely fragrant rice. Okay, so yeah, that should be a winner chimp on your dinner. Now all that's left to do is have a little taste. So a bit of rice on all things nice. Oh yeah, that's delicious. That is really good. You're gonna love this dish. Right, so thanks very much. We're gonna tuck into that and have that for lunch now. It is lunch, yeah. It's lunchtime. So yeah, I'll catch you again next time. Just remember to keep on chimping at screamingchimp.com. Until then, bye.